Meghan Markle's latest TV flop with Drew Barrymore on March 7, 2025, is a total sham, and I'm here to rip it apart. She's playing the perfect mom card again, but it's all lies. Welcome to Royal Riff-Raff, where I'm exposing Meghan's 5 biggest flops today. Is her parenting just a fake front, using her kids to shine up her image? What about the Sussex brand and those juicy divorce whispers with Harry? And don't get me started on her shady games with Mindy or that Netflix disaster. Stick around, you won't believe the dirt I've dug up, and trust me, it's too good to miss. Listen up, Meghan Markle's parenting claims are a load of absolute rubbish, and I'm not here to sugarcoat it. She struts onto Drew Barrymore's show on March 7, 2025, acting like she's Mother of the Year, going on about recording bedtime stories for Archie and Lily while she's off living her high-flying life. Oh, please. I'm calling it right now, it's a sham, and the 58 of you who have torn into her agree with me. This woman's trying to sell us a fare. Let's break this down because it's too good to let slide. She's yapping about how she tapes herself reading some flimsy little book for the kids when she's away, a thin one, mind you, like she couldn't be bothered to pick something decent. Who does that? I've got a stack of you shouting. No kid wants a measly bedtime story from a mom who's never around. Too bloody right. Real kids want thick books, wild adventures, something to sink their teeth into, not some half-arsed recording. And don't even get me started on this British accent nonsense she's peddling. She's got the nerve to claim Archie and Lily are out there saying zebra with a proper English twang in bloody California. Are you kidding me? They've been in the States since they could barely toddle, surrounded by American nanas, staff, and that whole Montecito bubble. Harry's accent might be posh, but he's not exactly reciting poetry to them 24/7. You lot saw through it straight. Now, where's the proof she's actually raising them? I've been digging, and I'll tell you what, there's nothing. Not a single candid snap of her chasing them round the garden, no messy hair from a day at the park, zilch. You've all clocked it too. She doesn't act like a mum of two. Where are they? Good question. Tucked away with a small army of nannies, that's where, while she's off posing for the cameras. One of you fumed. She's never home, it's all staff and strangers doing the hard yards. But hang on, because you lot bring the laughs and I'm here for it. One of you cracked. She's teaching Archie to ditch family early, just like her and Harry. Oh, that's brilliant, stung like a bee. Another one chimed in. Her parenting's a video call high-tech neglect at its finest. I nearly spat my tea out. You're not wrong, though. She's not nurturing those kids. She's producing a bloody show where they're just walk-on extras. And the best bit, someone roared, if she's so present. Let's not kid ourselves, this isn't mothering, it's marketing. She's got no clue what those kids need, and it shows. You've seen her stumble. She talks like someone who's never changed a nappy. Too true. I'd wager she spent more time rehearsing her lines than rocking a crying baby. And that hands-on claim, rubbish. She's as hands-on as a ghost there 1 minute, gone the next, leaving the real work to the help. One of you raged. She's a fake mum pushing a fake story. Couldn't. So here's where we're at. Is Meghan a proper mum, or just a mirage in a designer dress? I'm telling you, it's all smoke and mirrors, and you're right there with me, screaming it's a sham. Let's rip this open wider. How's she twisting those kids into her PR game? Buckle up, we're going deeper. All right, let's dive into the next mess. Meghan Markle's turning her kids into PR puppets, and I've got zero patience for it. She's on Drew Barrymore's show, March 7, 2025, spinning this sappy tale about a card from Archie, Lily, and Harry, all to prop up her shiny new Netflix gig. Sweet, right? Wrong. It's a calculated move, and the 47 of you who have ripped into it with me know she's playing us all for fools. This isn't a mum sharing a. First off, that card story stinks to high heaven. She's gushing about how her kids and Harry sent her this cute little note while she's holed up in some fancy hotel. Love. Meghan scribbled on it like she's bloody Diana reincarnate. But hang on a sec, you lot spotted it instantly. That card's written by an adult, not a 3- and 5-year-old. Too right. No toddlers scrawling that need. It's got Meghan's fingerprints all over it, probably staged by her PR crew. And the timing, don't get me started. For years, she's kept Archie and Lily locked away like they're crown jewels, barely a whisper about them. Now, suddenly, she's dropping their names every 5 seconds to sell her Netflix flop. Coincidence? I don't think so. You all clocked it. She hid them till she needed a boost. Now it's all my kids this, my kids that. Spot on. She's gone from radio silence to plastering them across her narrative faster than you can say ratings. Here's where it gets juicy, though. She's not just using them now, she's rewriting history to look like she's always been this doting mom. That bit about recording bedtime stories. You've torn it apart. She's building a myth to cash in later. Too bloody true. She's crafting this image of a caring parent, but it's all hindsight hogwash. Where was this devotion when she was jetting off to Invictus or sipping cocktails with her Hollywood mates? One of you snapped. She's never with them. It's, oh, and the laughs you bring, pure gold. Someone cracked. She's merchandising the Invisikids next. She'll sell their scribbles. I'm howling. Another one chimed in. That card's as real as her curtsy to the Queen. Ouch, that stings, but it's bang on. She's not sharing family love, she's peddling a fantasy to keep us hooked. And the best one yet, she's turning them into minimes for her empire. Too funny. Too true. It's like she's grooming them for a Netflix spin-off already. But let's cut the crap. This is manipulation, plain and simple. She's flipped the script from private mum to public saint the second it suited her. You've seen the shift. She only talks about them when there's something to sell. Yep, it's a pattern. Shield them when it's quiet, parade them when the cameras roll. I'd bet my house she's got a whole playbook of kids' stories ready to drop whenever her image needs a polish. Crafty, isn't she? So, what's the real story here? Is she a loving mum or a PR puppeteer? I'm telling you, she's pulling strings and you're all with me, yelling she's a fake. Let's keep this rolling. How's she banking on that Sussex name to dodge the divorce rumors? Hold tight, we're digging in. NHI letter 1EC7 MV letter 1EE5 3. Key point 3, push for the Meghan Sussex brand and speculation about divorce. Right, let's get stuck into this. Meghan Markle's shoving this Meghan Sussex nonsense down our throats, and I'm not here for it. She's on Drew Barrymore's show, March 7, 2025, grinning like a Cheshire cat while Drew calls her Meghan Sussex like it's her new badge of honor. Oh, give me a break. The 45 of you who have shredded this with me see it for what it is, a sly little rebrand to cling to that royal glitter, and I reckon it's got divorce written all. Let's start with the name game. It's a farce. She's ditching Markle faster than you can say toxic baggage and latching onto Sussex like it's her lifeline. Why? I'll tell you why. She's banking on that royal tie-in to keep her relevant. You lot nailed it. Sussex isn't even a surname, it's a title, you prat. Spot on. Her real name's Mountbatten Windsor if she wants to play family with Harry, but nah, she's cherry-picking Sussex to sound posh and cash in. One of you rage. And the timing's dodgy as hell. She's been Meghan Markle for years, happy to trash the royals under that banner, but now, with her Netflix flop tanking and rumors swirling, she's suddenly all about family unity with the Sussex tag. Bollocks, you've seen through it. She's pushing it to dodge losing the title. Oh, I'd bet my boots on that. Word's been floating around this week she's already pitching a tell-all book for when she ditches Harry. A post-divorce blockbuster. She wants Meghan. But here's where it gets spicy. That Drew Barrymore moment wasn't an accident. She's got Drew fawning over her, parroting Meghan Sussex like it's scripted, and I reckon it bloody well was. You all called it. It's a PR stunt to cement the name, damn straight. She's not just rebranding, she's screaming it from the rooftops, making sure we all buy into her new identity before the marriage goes kaput. One of you snapped. She's prepping for the split, wants her cake and eat it too. The laughs you bring, though, pure fire. Someone cracked. She's Sussex now. What's next? Queen of Montecito? I'm in stitches. Another one piped up. She's clinging to that title like a lifeboat on the Titanic. Too good. And the kicker? She'll be Meghan Sussex on the divorce decree. Watch her milk it. You lot are savage, and I love every second of it. She's not slick enough to hide this. We've got her number. Let's be real, though, this isn't about family pride, it's about survival. She's terrified of fading into obscurity if Harry walks. You've seen the signs. She's only Sussex to keep the royal gravy train rolling. Too true. If they split, she's not going back to being plain old Meghan Markle, no way. She's banking on Sussex to keep her in the spotlight, divorce or not. And those whispers about Harry looking glum on her show, you bet I've noticed he's barely hiding it. So, what's she playing at? Is this Sussex push a love story or a life raft? I'm telling you, it's her exit strategy, and you're all with me, shouting she's plotting the getaway. Let's crank this up. How's she treating Mindy Kaling like dirt to boost this charade? Stick around, it's getting messy. All right, let's wade into this muck. Meghan Markle's treatment of Mindy Kaling is a proper slap in the face, and I'm loving the uproar it's caused. She's on her little Netflix show, smirking like a schoolyard bully, correcting Mindy for daring to call her Meghan Markle instead of Meghan Sussex. Rude much. The 35 of you who have jumped on this with me are spitting feathers, and I'm right there with you. This is peak Meghan, and it's a bloody disgrace. Let's rewind that clip because it's a doozy. Mindy's just trying to chat, all friendly-like, and Meghan cuts her off mid-sentence. No, it's Sussex now, with this smug little lecture about her precious new name. Oh, come off it. You lot saw it clear as day. She humiliated Mindy on camera, pure gold. Too right. Mindy's face says it all, shocked, hurt, like she's been whacked with a wet fish. And here's the kicker, they left that bit in the final edit. Not a slip-up, no. But it gets worse, she's got form for this. Meghan's out there accusing the royals of racism left, right, and center. Yet here she is, mocking Mindy's accent like some mean girl at a posh tea party. Hypocrisy, anyone, you all caught it. She laughed at how Mindy said, "Look, where's her woke card now?" Bloody brilliant point. Indian media's up in arms, calling it a racist jab, and I'm thinking, well, look who's getting a taste of her own medicine. She spent years poising. And the Sussex flex, don't even get me started. She's shoving that rebrand down Mindy's throat like it's gospel, all to boost her shiny new image. You've seen through it. It's staged. She used Mindy to announce the name. Too bloody true. This wasn't a casual chat, it's a billboard for Meghan Sussex, and Mindy's just the poor sod caught in the crossfire. One of you snapped. She's bullying a friend to sell her brand. Oh, she's cold as ice if she'll do that to Mindy. Imagine what? The laughs you've dished out, I'm living for it. Someone cackled. She's the Duchess of Mean. Mindy didn't sign up for this. Spot on, poor Mindy's too nice for that venom. Another one chimed in. Meghan's curtsy to Mindy was a kick in the teeth. Oof, that's savage, and the best yet. She's turning friends into doormats. Mindy's just the first. You lot are ruthless, and I'm here cheering every word. She's been rumbled good and proper. Let's face it, though, this isn't just bad manners, it's a window into her soul. She's so up herself she can't even fake being decent to a mate. You've clocked it. If she treats Mindy like dirt, what's she like off-screen? Good question. I reckon she's a tyrant to anyone who doesn't kiss the ring, or the Sussex crown, should I say. She's not building bridges, she's burning them to ash, all for a bit of clout. One of you fumed. She's a bully hiding behind a title. Couldn't. So what's the deal here? Is Meghan a pal or a petty dictator? I say she's a snake in the grass, and you're all with me, howling she's rotten to the core. Let's turn up the heat. How's her Netflix flop proving she's lost the plot? Hang on, we're going full throttle. Buckle up. Meghan Markle's Netflix disaster with love, Meghan, is a train wreck I can't look away from. Launched by March 7, 2025, this thing's been hyped to the moon, but it's landed with a thud, and I'm gleeful about it. The 33 of you who have trashed it with me know the score. It's a self-indulgent snooze-fest, and it's only making her look worse. This isn't a comeback, it's a collapse, and I'm here to pick through the rubble. Picture this, she's strutting around like some lifestyle guru, sipping wine and chatting about jam in her $1 million kitchen. Relatable? Hardly. You lot tore it to bits. It's so staged I could puke. Too right, it's all designer dresses and fake smiles, not a speck of real life. She's trying to play trad wife, you know, the doting homemaker while living in a mansion most of us couldn't dream of. One of you scoffed. She's about as traditional as a spaceship. Oh, Dig a bit deeper and it's even grimmer. The show's barely scraped into Netflix's top 10 number 6 in the States, then straight downhill. For a big bucks deal with all that PR muscle, that's a disgrace. You've seen the stats. It's a dud, no one's watching her prance around. Damn straight papers are calling it shallow. Critics are yawning, and I reckon Netflix bigwigs are sweating. She's serving up posh chit-chat and edible flowers like it's groundbreaking, mate. It's been done. And now, let's talk Harry. Poor sod looks like he's been dragged into this mess against his will. Popping up for a cameo, he's all stiff and glum, no spark, no nothing. You all noticed. He's miserable, doesn't even want to be there. Too bloody true. Body language screams he'd rather be anywhere else, maybe polo, maybe the pub, than playing sidekick to her ego trip. One of you raged. She's tanking and he's stuck in the wreckage. Ouch, that's the kind of truth that stings. You lot bring the zingers and I'm here for everyone. Someone quipped, it's with love, Meghan, more like with ego, Meghan. Brilliant, sums it up perfectly. Another gem. She's cooking up failure with a side of cringe. I'm howling. And the best yet, Netflix should have paid my gran instead, better stories and cheaper. You're killing me. She's been outdone by tea and biscuits and we're loving it. Truth is, this flop's a neon sign flashing how far she's fallen. She's trying to sell us this polished, perfect Meghan, but it's backfiring big time. You've clocked it. She's lost the plot, it's all fake and no one cares. Spot on. That multi-million-dollar deal's looking shaky now. I'd wager Netflix is rethinking this whole circus. She's not the golden girl anymore, she's the punchline. So, where's this leave her? Has she got any juice left, or is this the end of the line? I say she's toast and you're all cheering, yelling she's sunk her own ship. Let's wrap this up proper. Stick with me for the big finish. It's gonna be a riot. So there you have it. Meghan Markle's house of cards is crumbling right before our eyes. Her parenting, a total sham. She's nowhere near those kids half the time, using Archie and Lily for PR. Oh, she's milking them like a cash cow, and we've caught her red-handed. That Meghan Sussex rebrand. It's a desperate grab to dodge the divorce buzz with Harry, sneaky as hell. Her nasty swipe at Mindy Kaling. Pure bully vibes. She's not even hiding it anymore. And that Netflix flop. This is why you stick with Royal Riff-Raff. We're peeling back the lies, and it's juicy as ever. Smash that like button if you're with me on this. Let's show Meghan we're not buying her rubbish. And don't you dare miss the next one. Hit subscribe, because we're just getting warmed up. See you soon, you brilliant lot. Let's keep the drama rolling.